How much time should you spend to do content marketing for your business? It's kind of a complicated question because really the answer is, how much time is there? Content marketing will take as much time as you want. So the first step is figure out how much time do you actually have to spend doing content marketing. If you have employees, it's simple. You've got to get them involved in the process. Only by building a team is this really sustainable over the long run. Believe me, you don't want to go into content marketing as the solo hero. If you're able to create an entire culture of content marketing within your company, you will generate a powerhouse of marketing that will simply astound you with its effectiveness.
Space Shuttle Discovery returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Ironically, health experts say you should take 30 minutes a day for exercise. Makes you wonder if 30 minutes a day of content marketing per person might generate some pretty amazing things for a healthy company as well. Plus, the real benefit is you don't have to consult your doctor before starting. Instead of trying to do a ton of different things with content marketing and going really wide, let's focus on just a few basics to get started. All right, so the basic minimum for content marketing is this. Write 2 articles every month, send out a weekly email, there's reading and commenting on blogs, then there's promoting it to people who are in complementary businesses, and then there's promoting in the social channels. Basically, you'll choose 3 out of the 4 social channels that are really popular. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+. Decide which ones your customers are on, and you'll spend time building those relationships. The foundation of your content marketing efforts start with creating articles on your website that are relevant and valuable to your customers. That's an important point. But to do something like that that's well written probably takes a minimum of 4 hours. To send a weekly email only takes about 30 minutes a week, and let people know about the fresh content that you're creating. The third thing is blog conversation. Now this can really chew up the time unless you create some pretty specific guidelines for your time. Use an RSS reader like Feedly to read up on all the latest topics from the companies that you follow, and then drop by and give them some thoughtful comments. Believe me, this is a huge way to build favor with authors. We all love to know that someone read and took the time to say hello. Just 15 minutes a day will do. That'll let you read 3 or 4 pieces and leave a comment or 2. Creating content alone doesn't get you out there. It doesn't put you on people's radar. So you need to develop relationships with people in complementary industries and then begin following up with them, letting them know about the content that you're creating. Neil Patel, who's an SEO guru and has created quite a bit of amazing stuff himself, says that you should have 200 websites, blogs, Twitter profiles, and Facebook pages that you keep in kind of your contact list and always are reaching out to them. That's a pretty huge thing, so we could probably step back and say, let's just go for 100 or 50 to get you started. By the way, if you want to get more detail on that, go to quicksprout.com and look for his definitive guide for content marketing. It's fantastic. I'll also throw the link down below. The final thing is social media channels. Now, I've got to warn you, social media for your business can eat up your time if you're not careful. So set aside some strict guidelines. 15 minutes a day for each channel should be plenty. You want to be on there frequently. That's part of the nature of a social channel, but you don't want to have it eat into your real work time. If you're planning on using Facebook, you're going to need to set aside a little bit of time each month to actually develop some graphics to go with those posts. If Facebook doesn't see a photo of the post, it's not going to show it to many of your fans. So take the time to do that. Let's figure it's going to take you 2 hours a couple of times a month. So the grand total of time spent for content marketing is, drum roll please, 40 hours. Now that's quite a commitment, right? That's why you should be glad you created a 3-person team. So here are some strategies that you can do content marketing on your own. Number 1, you can start by simply doing the articles and not doing anything else. Now I've got to tell you, you're not going to see a ton of traffic. In fact, it may be a little bit discouraging. But if you're planning at some point in the future to ramp up your content marketing efforts, it's a great place to start. Number 2, you could get other business owners to guest write articles on your website. Just make sure that the quality matches what you want your brand to be and that they're talking about things that actually matter to your customers. Number 3, you could focus on writing shorter, less time-consuming pieces on your website, maybe just thoughts of the day. The upside is it takes less time. The downside is, of course, it may not be valuable enough to your customers, unless, of course, you're Seth Godin and you have a genius moment every day. Number 4, you could hire out different parts of the content marketing process. You could have somebody interview you, for instance, and then the writer could take care of writing everything, putting the time in to create the article, finding the graphics, and publishing it. So you've got your content marketing strategy budgeted out and you're ready to rock and roll. Let me give you a couple of tips about what to expect with content marketing. Content marketing is not a quick fix. You don't just start writing content and next week suddenly clients are calling you up, or you need clients in the fall and so you're going to start right now in the summer beginning with your content marketing. Content marketing is about long-term health of your business. Most content marketing experts agree that it takes 6 to 9 months before you'll see any real significant impact from your content marketing effort. So in the nearly immortal almost words of Green Day, I hope you have the time of your life. In content marketing, oh yeah, that was gold.